I am at Restaurante Con Alma in the beautiful Dania, Spain here on the Costa Blanca. And I would introduce you to my dear friend, Joe Mulligan, also known as the multi-talented artist, Mullo.
Thank you for having me. It's great to have this opportunity to talk to you about my art.
Thanks a lot, Mullo, for having this interview. I know you have a great exhibit going on here at Con Alma. So you live here in Dania for how long now?
7 years this coming month.
Congratulations.
Very fast every year.
And where are you originally from?
Well, my accent should give it away. I'm from an Irish boy from Dublin.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And since you only moved to Dania about 7 years ago, have you been in Ireland up until then, or have you
No,
where?
I spent 25 years in London.
Okay.
Specifically for work.
Fantastic. And tell me more about your work. I know you're a very multi-talented artist, which we're going to get into more soon. But what have you built your career on?
Animation. Animation is one, like,
Family. Fantastic. And what kind of experience have you had with animation?
I was lucky enough when I was 21 to somehow fall into working for Don Bluth. At the time, he was based in Ireland. And I worked my way up to the studio to animate it.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You must have loved that work then, getting to be an animator. And do you have any studios or names you can throw out that people would also recognize?
Bluth, he was one of the biggest studios in the world at the time. They all took Disney. He was one of Disney's ex-directors. And then he was being groomed to run the studio. Or he didn't like their ethos at the time. And from his garage, start building up this huge studio of over 500 people and the Titans. They did an amazing Middle East that the likes of American Tail before time.
For American Tail, like
All That's Go to Heaven.
Oh, all that and heaven.
Yeah, it kind of woke up Disney realized that because he was a real powerhouse. They were classed as the best studio in the world at the time, and Disney realized that, okay, we need to then push for more than make the effort with the animators because they got a bit lazy in their late 80s and old 80s. Disney really woke up. They start producing some Little Mermaid stuff, which you really start with compete with new and the rich, and then do it to produce the one of those they're producing yet.
Wow, fantastic. So from doing animation, what other mediums of art have you gone into?
I never studied at a university for art, as I'm self-taught children, but I started off doing graphic design for print, and when I was in like 18 yet.
Okay.
And that was the segue into the animation industry. That when I went to do a more portfolio, I actually had a portfolio 2 or 3 years worth of drawings set for.
Wow. Okay, so self-taught artist. I'm always very inspiring here.
Yeah.
And since you came to Dania then, what kind of art have you found yourself inspired to do here?
Funny as well, I'm a portraiture artist by nature, anyway, because I've been fascinated with people, because I was a character animator.
That makes sense.
Yes, I've always been a study of the people and their behaviours in the psychology. But what changed when I came here is for the first time I started doing abstract work, these games.
Here in the
which never came to mind when I was working from these on there's all portraiture work. But the changing environment here and look at the beautiful scenery we have here inspired me to try new things.
So what is it about Dania that you enjoy so much as an artist? What inspires you here?
Well, it doesn't look skinny. It is Spain. I see my palette in so many different ways now. Colours are really did it here.
Well, we have a lot more sunny weather than, say, in Ireland or the UK. So you're going to have that beautiful or sun-inspired light. So what else can you tell me about this exhibit right now that we're having at Con Alma?
The exhibit is about world portraiture work and why Vegas series incarnates. There's a lot of tattooing in that Vegas work. That's something that's been evolving over many years. I've always introduced tattoos sporadically throughout my portrait careers. I did a series before this of males with tattoos, which kind of inspired me to do this series. And it's based on not only the history of tattoo, which I find fascinating. But it's also the evolutions of beauty, or what we consider beauty, and the change of where tattoo existed originally about really spiritual or tribal, and then to like sailors and the codix tattoos to conventional tattoos now that where people express themselves even through their heart and on their bodies. It's more how we perceive beauty and how our acceptance of beauty has changed.
I love that. I really especially love the portraits you have in this exhibit. They're all women, right? And what was the name of this again? It was Nights. And are these actual people that sat for you or that you based the portraits off of?
But when I was in London, I used to meet people and ask what they loved from me for paintings. And I never tried to pay people to look like people, and they end up looking like paintings. But half of my paintings are me. So it's all about my emotions coming into the paintings. So there's as much me as there is anyone else in my paintings. And so I take inspiration from, I might see profiles in that interest to me. And I make a collage of these in my head.
That is very creative.
It's an interesting process.
So on average, how long does a single painting of this type take for you?
It depends. These particular ones are semi-large, and so they can take us to 2 weeks.
Okay, but just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To me, wow, that's really impressive.
I'm known as a fast painter.
Okay.
But that's economical also, because I could afford to spend 2 months, 3 months on a painting because they'll just push up the prices. And I try to make my work as affordable by as as possible.
Do you sell your art then to people all over the world? I mean, you can ship your...
Yes, I ship all over. The States is probably my biggest. I don't know.
Wow, fantastic. Tell me a little bit more about what it's like living overseas as an artist. What is it like in regards to the environment for artists, the support of resources?
Resources are not out of walking locally. And what's strong in place in the work and set up is the social network.
So what 1 or 2 tips would you give someone who is interested in moving to Spain?
I would say make sure you put your business set up correctly online. But whether you do that here or you do it for where you're based at Mullo, that's just where I'm at. Well, make sure you have the security of that set.
And I'm sure that helps quite a bit when a person doesn't know the language, doesn't speak Spanish online.
I find the Spanish is very on the day, but very basic and very basic. So I think language never been a worry about during the sun. I think you pick up things and you learn what's necessary to you and your business as you go with that, regards to getting materials and stuff like that. All in that you can visit internet, which has an amazing artist works. Here in Denmark, there's 1 or 2 little places that you can buy art materials dumped into mobile what English.
Yes. I know we talked about looking forward to seeing Denia grow, and it's an artist community and the resources here. It exists, but I think in the years to come, and
it's quite a diverse cultural scene here.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be great to see Denia, but a little bit more research into the artists and live here and create a better environment for the years. Like in Gaza. In Gaza, they have a park made by the retail wall studio cell, which is amazing because all it brings these artists together in an environment to work from the studio to hear from. And I'd love to see some of them and come here at Denia going forward.
Yeah, I think so too. And I am very happy for that the town of Gaza de Gorgos, which is down your mind. It is, it's very cool.
Everything is close by when there is a Denia.
Yeah, it's a nice small area. And it's great. They have shared studio spaces that people can collaborate with, like our friend Jeannie Carmely and then there's artists. So we've been very happy to see that expand for the artists. But yes, I look forward to seeing Denia evolve more.
It's already grown so much since I've been here. Throughout the years, I've seen more and more artists that are coming into the scene.
Tell me a little bit about your artist name, Mullo, or really your your nickname.
But you know me as Joe.
Yes, I do.
Most ones know me as Joe.
How you got that name?
Father was a Joe. My brother-in-law was a Joe, and I was a Joseph. So my family always called me Mullo. To me, the change between us put me all my childhood, and I was a bud nerd inspector, so I used to sign all my Mullo.
Yeah, I really like it.
And it just kind of makes sense for me to carry them forward as the character side of it.
Interesting. And how much longer is this exhibit on here in Con Alma?
We've just extended it for another month.
September.
Yeah, because a lot of people have shown a lot of interest in our work, and a lot of people have shown interest. I haven't had a chance to visit here yet.
That's great news. Joe, is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, I think we've covered well.
Yeah, fantastic. So make sure when you're in Denia, Spain during this next month of September, you stop into Restaurant de Con Alma here in Denia, Spain, so that you can enjoy his exhibit as well and get to know the multi-talented artist Mullo. We look forward to seeing you here.